As you all probably know, the Monsters, Inc. ride at Disney California Adventure is sadly closing to make way for an Avatar land. A lot of us diehard Pixar fans do not like this. But rather than trying to save Monsters, Inc., I came up with an idea to still keep Monsters, Inc. within the park, as well as a few other ideas about this California Adventure as a whole. I was able to ride Monsters, Inc. for the last time when I went recently, and yes, this is my idea to bring Monsters, Inc. into the park. Back in the park, let's get right to it. Well, let's start with what I noticed. Avatar Land is not completely replacing Hollywoodland. It's only replacing the Hollywood backlot, which, sadly, is where Monsters, Inc. is. But it's not replacing Hollywood Boulevard, where the Animation Academy, Disney Junior Dance Party, and Mickey's PhilharMagic are. Technically, the exit to Mickey's PhilharMagic is in the back lot, but I'm sure they're going to reroute it. So what if they retheme the Hollywood Boulevard to Monstropolis? Yeah, and this is a map that I made, of course, using Google Earth. I put an image of concept art for the Avatar Land where Avatar Land is going to be. And I came up with some attractions for this hypothetical Monstropolis. That would be a really nice way to bring Monsters, Inc. back into California Adventure. Alright, so, picture this. You're walking in from Buena Vista Street, and you turn to where Disney Junior Dance Party currently is. It's now Harryhausen's. Then, you're strolling along, turn where Mickey's PhilharMagic is. Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. Then, you're walking where the Animation Academy is. Boom, it's a Monsters University-themed, interactive activity. Then you turn to where the entrance, one of the entrances to the Hollywood backlot is, as well as where some fake facades and I think a restaurant called Schmoozies is. It's now a ride that goes underground of the park because there's not enough room, themed to the rival company Fearco. And of course, there's Monsters Incorporated, right there in all of its glory. And this would house the main e-ticket of this land. Alright, picture this. Where the Hyperion Theater currently stands is a trackless dark ride where you tour the Monsters, Inc. factory, as well as parts of Monstropolis. Yeah. And this whole area that I have screenshotted, if you built, where the queue for the Hyperion Theater currently is, as well as, in the back of, the Hyperion Theater, and, that area, you have enough room for a trackless dark ride, and I think it would be really cool, and that would be, the main draw to the land, and we could still have Monsters, Inc. in the park. Honestly, Disney's probably invested too much money in Avatar to change back, and I actually made a video about how to fix Hollywoodland, but I think Disney's never going to do that. But this is my proposal for how Monsters, Inc. could be back into the park with this big land. And there would also be, a meet and greet and small services, an abominable snowman, frosted treats, and, maybe you could, walk into Mike and Sully's apartment and stuff. That would be really fun. There's all these cool interactive things. So this land would literally bring 2 big e-tickets to California Adventure, as well as a trackless dark ride, which California Adventure doesn't really have. And yeah, just so many fun interactive experiences, like the Monsters University thing, where, you can learn how to be a scarer, and the Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, and just, yeah, there's so many perks of this. Also, Hollywoodland isn't really going anywhere. The Animation Academy is fun, but take out the backlot area, and that's really about it. Mickey's PhilharMagic is nice, it's better for the Muppets, but, yeah. Also, they're building a Monstropolis in Florida, and so if that was successful, maybe Disney could take the cue. Also, this is, one of the only areas that would make sense to build a Monstropolis. And yes, they could do a Monsters, Inc. ride in Pixar Pier, but, yeah, just in general, I think this would be a really fun idea. There'd be a sit-down fancy dining at Harryhausen's, and, it would keep it, they could also, even, rename the park to Disney Cinematic Adventure. It would keep the DCA acronym, and it would have all these really fun immersive lands, like Avengers Campus, Cars Land, Avatar, Pixar Pier, and now Monstropolis. But yeah. Yeah, I just finally came up with this idea, and I really latched onto it, because I really want Monsters, Inc. back at California Adventure, and I feel like a whole land is better than one ride, because let's face it, and this might just be me, I've always wanted to go to Monstropolis. I know it's not a real place, obviously, but I've always wanted to step into that world and stuff, and so this would be really nice. And I really like the queue for Monsters Inc. Mike and Sully to the Rescue, where it's like you're at the Monstropolis transit station. That would be another like cool thing, where like there would be like a bus or something going back and forth throughout the land to add some like nice kinetic energy, since there wouldn't be a lot. But yeah, and they could even tie it into the park like they did Avengers Campus, where like the monsters have come to California Adventure to like showcase their world. Like that would be really fun. And yeah, like again, if Monstropolis at Florida is successful, they consider building something in California Adventure. And yeah, like I just came up with this idea and I just really wanted to share it because I had some great ideas. And yeah, Avatar's happening. There's nothing we can really do to control it. But with Monstropolis, we have our Monsters Inc. at California Adventure. And, like, yeah, I really hope that Disney finds a way to bring Monsters Inc. back into the California park. But, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Just a little idea I had. Thanks for listening to my yapping. Bye.